Alright everybody, so welcome back to some more Pokemon Ruby. It is I, Xilestar, and today. Alright, so I wanted to mention something right before I do something weird on OBS. Alright, so I wanted to mention something really quick, okay? So, I'm gonna turn it down on my end because it's very loud. Alright, so I wanted to mention something really quickly. We're gonna go to the Pokemon Center before we go do the gym, because it's very important, okay? So, I found out why I couldn't easily do the Elsbeth one, but for some odd reason I could easily do it with Zergo, okay? So this is just because of how Generation 3 handles this kind of thing. So that's pretty much what it is. It's just how this handles it. That's all that's wrong with this, is that it's just how the game handles this kind of situation. That's all that's really wrong with it. There's nothing else, to be exact, but just that. It just can't handle the same level of anything. So there's that. Anyway, let's go and show off all of the cards that our Pokemon technically are named after. I hope I did this correctly. I did download all of them, so I do have them. But I hope that this works the way that I think it does. Fingers crossed it actually works. Why can't I? There's downloads. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have Fantas here. Can I easily shift to the next? I can. Ooh, it's a really... Okay, so we have Fantas here. Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, because it's not an image anymore, I can delete this. And I'll show you what I did to get actually that Elsbeth. They're not... Oh, there's a remove. There we go. Perfect. So we're going to go and add a new window capture. We'll go and add cards. Select a window to capture. We'll capture that. Does that actually appear? There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, it's got a black border around it. That's just how the program is. So you have Fantas, which, if you do not know, Fantas is what we have called our Nincada. The next one on the list is Mira Trash Tactician. Mira is, I think... Oh no, I didn't call one Mira. Oh no, I think this is one of the ones I wanted to name it. My bad. And here's Bellow Bod the Brambles. This is what Hugs Bellow's, one of Hugs Bellow's name is. And here's Hugs Grizzly Guardian. And over here we have Zergo Helm Smasher, which is what Torchic is named after. I could figure out which one would actually fit Torchic, but I figured that because of the ability of speed boost, I feel like it fits really well with the theme of it because of speed boost. So it fits well in my opinion. The other one is Balmore, Battle Mage Captain. That is Wingull. I'm gonna move the program over here. Then we have Archangel Elsbeth, which is this, which is a female one, which is why we have this other routes, which will probably maybe take over. Then we have Brina the Demagogue, or Demagogue, however you want to pronounce it. Brina over here. And then we have Xavier Sal, which is obviously Shimmish. And then we have Kudo. Is Kudo still in here or no? Kudo, yeah, King Among Bears. There we go. So here's Kudo. And that's pretty much it. So I'll just use this program specifically for all of my picture needs. Yeah. Anyway, use it for my picture needs. So yeah, so I wanted to explain the Elsbeth part. Do I still have... Oh, I should still have the program. It's not a problem if I don't. But I should still. I think I moved it, so now it's on here. Is it working? No, I'll just I'll just go with the version I probably used last time instead of finding the up-to-date one. I updated it. I only used it once, and that was because I wanted to figure out why this wouldn't work. And I found out why. So the way that it works is that when you do an encounter, it gives you a sort of... If you've ever played Minecraft, you get a seed, that's your world, right? And your world is pre-generated. So even if you type in that seed on 3 different worlds, or you create a world 3 times with the same seed, it's always going to give you the same location. Always. Because that seed is what ties the world together, kind of thing. This is sort of the same idea, same concept. The difference is that if you have set up a setting, like let's say I set up my routes to be caught at whatever it is, blah blah blah, it's not going to work because it's still going to try and read it as if it was caught by the different location. So I'm going to show you. I hope that this is actually this program. Is it not this program? Hold on. Is that not what this is? Oh no, it's a Google Doc. Okay, well I'm just going to do this. I'm guessing that was because of before. Okay. So here's the save right before I hit record, okay? So here's Elspeth, right over here. So right here is where I have Elspeth. Alright, so this is the one that's currently in the party, okay? And here's the one that's in the box. You can see they're identical. But the one thing you can definitely tell right off the bat is their PID is completely different. Now if I go to the box one, and I go to this one which tells me if it's legal, it is. Now I want to show you exactly what's different between the two of them. Everything else is identical. Their moves are identical. Maybe not the location, but that's easy to change, right? Their met location is identical. Doesn't go by date, which is thankfully something that's there, but not that big of a deal. Now, stats, here's where we have a difference. All right, this is the female one. Yes. So here's where we have a difference. Okay, not in the EV department, because the EV department is literally identical. It's the IV department that we have a little bit of a difference with. And this isn't me trying to find the best and logical one to use, by the way. Like, I didn't go with like which one gave me the better stats. I went with the least changes with the gender. And this was the least change, excuse me, that I could find with the gender. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to hover over this so I can tell you the difference between the two. Because instead of me just switching between the two of them, I'll just tell you what's the difference, okay? So HP is identical. Attack is identical. It's not shown on here, but that just means it's maxed out already. Defense, we have one less physical defense. So, or we have one more defense, sorry. We have one more defense. We have 2 more special attack. We have a ton of extra special defense. Actually, I'll just say the numbers. So we have 1 more defense. We have 2 extra special attack. We have a total of 17 extra special defense. And we have 1 extra speed. That's the difference between the IVs. Now you might be saying to yourself, oh my god, that is really good. You're right. However, we're not going to be EV training and IV training or whatever you want to call it kind of thing. We're not going to be doing any of that. So all of these extra stats, maybe, they're not going to do much in the way of helping us. So, here's what I'm going to do. For simplicity's sake, this is what I'm going to do for us for now. Okay? I'm going to move this Elspeth. Okay? this route, that's a female, because to keep with the theme of Elspeth, because it is a female human that turned into an angel, I'm going to move this route to the party. Now, in the event that I get a lot of comments telling me that, oh, you shouldn't have used that route, I will, in fact, just keep whatever the new routes gets in terms of EVs, HP, or not HP, in terms of EVs, XP, that's what I meant to say, and friendship, and then I will delete the female one. But just for the theme of it, we're gonna keep the routes. Because I feel like that is the most logical thing for me to do. Alright, let's just stick with that for now, and that should be fine. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I didn't change any other stats. I don't care if Balmor is a male bird battle mage. I don't care about that right now. I think that these two should have a theme. And the next time we have a Pokemon that we have a perfect name for, like this, like Elsbeth, and it has a specific gender, what I will do is that I will go and do it on my own time. So I will catch it on screen, but I will catch another one on my own time instead. So we don't have to use PK Hex anymore. So that way though, like, we're not going to be keep switching between the two kind of thing over and over and over again. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing. But now, let's go and face the gym. So right now, we only have, I think, 2 Pokemon that can handle the gym, I think. If memory serves me correctly. 1, 2, and then if I leveled this up a lot, 3, but it's fine. Let's go with Balmor for now, even though Balmor is going to be a little bit weak to the gym. But we're going to face every trainer. We don't have to, but we're going to do it anyway. Don't take us gym leaders lightly. I'll show you why we're better. Okay. Alright, youngster Josh. Geodude. Alright. Balmor. Alright, Balmor. Water God. Actually, I want to see if the theming is actually correct, though. Like, is it actually, like... Is Balmor, like, a water... Like, is it a water attribute? I think it is. It's a water fire, bro. That's awesome. Oh, it's a blue-red. But, yeah, that's actually kind of funny, though. We could say the fire is the flying type of Balmor. Water gun. And if you're wondering why Sturdy's not working, or it's not doing the normal... crazy annoying shenanigans, it's because this is Gen 3. Before Gen 5, how Sturdy worked is that it only prevented one-hit KO moves from working. That's all it did. Now, like, that's how it is nowadays, right? But before, that's not how that worked. So that's why we're able to just one-shot these fools now. Alright. Should I just go with Xavier Sal? Xavier Sal. Although I will say though, if Xavier Sal was a female, I might have done the switch for that too. If you can't beat me, you won't stand a chance against Roxanne. You do that, buddy. Tommy, okay. Alright, Xavier Sal, we're gonna go and use Leech Seed. Really? Leech Seed again. Yay! Tackle. Okay, so it does 5 damage each. This only heals 3? Not really great. Alright, Absorb. I would have been better off using Absorb, but... I wanted Xavier Sal to use Leech Seed. What does that do? That did more than 2 tackles! I know stab, but still. funny. Anyway. That's a lot of XP. Wow, you've got some potential. I do? Anyway. Alright, Roxanne. We have 2 Pokemon that should be good enough for you. One's a little bit weak, but the other one is actually quite strong. I think I'm going to switch to Balmore. Hugsbellow did not get an item. That is sad. Hello, I am Roxanne, the Rustboro Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply what I learned at the Pokemon Trainer School in battle. Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle and with which Pokemon? You got it! Alright, Balmore. Water Gun! I actually don't even know what stats this has. It's gonna take us out. Not a problem. We have Xilestar now. Let's go, Xilestar. Absorb.